Hi, my name is Ruby Gonzalez, and the topic I chose was liberalism and how economic and other forms of interdependence can create world peace. So I kind of split my debate up into three categories. So the first category is economic liberalism, and this is based on an article on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So Argentina is one of Brazil's main political and economic partners. The construction of a political relationship of trust and cooperation is what Brazil and Argentina have. So Argentina contributes to the establishment of a regional space of peace and cooperation with Brazil. And then the Brazilian capital assets are present in different sectors of Argentinian economy, such as iron, steel, oil, banking, automotive, and civil construction. So both of them are actually the biggest members of the Mercosur trade customs. So we can see that because of the fact that they're both economically dependent on each other, they're not going to want to start a war, because if one of their economies decreases, then it's going to affect both of them. So economic liberalism, we can see through this example that can help to create world peace, or even just peace between these two countries. My second example is interdependence, and this is shown actually in an article on CNN by Sophia Safiri. So she describes that the Saudi crown prince builds ties with Asian powers in an effort to improve his image. So the Saudi Arabian's Prince Mohammed bin Salman has signed agreements with Pakistan of $20 billion at the start of an Asian tour, widely seen as an attempt to bolster ties and improve the kingdom's image. So we can see that the prince here, he really wants to help Pakistan. He's contributing, $20 billion in order to help them create more buildings and make, more jobs for people for their economy to prosper. So he's rooting for Pakistan to improve and expand in order for that to reflect, greatly on him. The prince says that we believe Pakistan is going to be a very, very important country in the coming future, and we want to make sure that we're a part of that. And he says that obviously because if they're a part of that, then that's going to reflect on his image and the way that people in Saudi Arabia see him. And then my last example is Republican liberalism. So we can see this through the Chilean president, Sebastián Piñera, which he replaced his cabinet following days of violent protests that have paralyzed the country, seen as the military roamed the streets and led to the deaths of at least 20 people. So Piñera announced a cancellation of energy price hikes that would have affected almost 7 million Chilean households, and this is based on a CNN article by Helen Reagan. So we can see that Republican liberalism here, because of the fact that Republican liberalism is defined as the idea that liberal democracies make peaceful ties, and they're kind of more focused on creating peaceful negotiations. So the Chilean president, because of the fact that he listened to the people and did what the people wanted, it was able to kind of smooth out the kind of the tenseness of having the people kind of, it's kind of like a mini civil war where they're over here protesting and doing, violent acts, and the military going against them because of the fact that they're not happy with the president. So we can see that if the president or even the government in any country, if they listen to the people, if they're actually truly Republican liberalism, then it'll kind of create a peaceful, calm, country. And I believe that Republican liberalism, economic liberalism, and even interdependence all contribute to world peace. If countries are peaceful with each other, then, I don't think that there will be wars and things like that, because they're all going to be rooting for each other and being supportive of each other. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.